Sakina, you're an author and also a researcher. I want to understand your opinion. What is the difference between westernization and modernization?
Well, there's a stark difference between modernization and westernization because modernization is referred to the difference from your traditional norms towards the modern norms and or adopting modern traditions, while westernization is adopting the Western culture of the Western societies and countries into your own culture.
To what extent has westernization influenced the Punjabi society?
Well, in terms of Punjabi culture, we know that Punjabi culture has been very rich in terms of poetry, literature, art, architecture, everything. But after the modernization, westernization, and globalization as well, there has been a huge chaos between both cultures and even the essence of globalization, which got inculcated all and became an amalgamation of all three. In between this, the Punjabi culture actually got separated from its own traditional norms. देखा जाए तो पंजाबी कल्चर इज़ वेरी रिच, आपका ट्रेडिशनल ड्रेस, आपके ट्रेडिशंस एंड इट्सेल्फ द मतलब नॉर्म्स दैट द कल्चर इट्सेल्फ हैज़ द ट्रेडिशन ऑफ फोक टेल्स एंड फोक सॉन्ग्स एवरीथिंग. तो अब देखा जाए तो देर इज़ अ डिफरेंस फ्रॉम द फोक टेल्स फोक नॉर्म्स काइंड ऑफ थिंग टूवर्ड्स द मूवीज़ ऑफ वेस्टर्न towards the movies of west and the songs of west and itself the language also. पंजाबी लैंग्वेज आजकल देर इज़ नो वन जो कि ओन करता हो जैसे पहले करते थे. अब आगे देखा जाए तो इंग्लिश हैज़ बिकम अ मीडियम, तो पीपल प्रेफर speaking English and adopting the English traditions into their culture to become cool and like to become more modernized towards it. And जो कि पंजाबी culture जो हमें जो inherited था, that has become very different, that has actually changed totally. और देखा जाए तो अब आप कब अपनी फोक टेल्स को प्रमोट करते हैं, आप कब पंजाबी कल्चर को एज ए कल्चर ओन करते हैं, आप लैंग्वेज भी. अब देखा जाए तो पंजाबी लैंग्वेज इज़ मोर यूज्ड जब आप अपने बच्चों को डांटना चाहें या किसी से लड़ना चाहें, तब आप पंजाबी यूज़ करते हैं, वरना ओवरऑल तो इट्स इंग्लिश इज़ द ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज एंड उर्दू इज़, लेकिन स्टिल वी स्टिक टूवर्ड्स इंग्लिश. तो यहाँ से एक इंटायरली कल्चरल शॉक मिला है हमारे पंजाबी कल्चर को एंड द पीपल देमसेल्व्स हैव शिफ्टेड टूवर्ड्स Western culture instead of sticking to their own culture.
In what ways has westernization improved the status of women in Punjab, and what are the challenges that still remain?
Well, in terms of women empowerment, I think that westernization and modernization have given a positive impact to it. Jabki there are some challenges that still prevail in our society. Everything comes with pros and cons, and so did modernization and westernization. In terms of women empowerment, the impact was very positive क्योंकि पहले the women were not allowed to work. देखा जाए तो हमारा culture is male dominated society and male dominated culture, तो men are the breadwinners here. And in terms of women empowerment, if we see the Western culture, there is equality between men and women both. Women worked there and it is quite normal for women. जबकि when the British came to Pakistan and they saw that women have been confined to their homes and they're not allowed to work. Still, कितने households में there is this thing कि men are the bread earners and they provide their family, they provide shelter, they provide food, they provide every necessity to their family. लेकिन now there is a shift from this narrative towards कि there is equality between men and women both, and this is due to the modernization and westernization. Women have started to work, women have started achieving in their life. अब देखा जाए तो women are included in army, in medicine, in teaching, in every field of profession. So this is a good thing कि this brought the actualization of the feminine gender in its own skin, which was a positive impact of westernization and modernization, which did not exist before in this Punjabi and Pakistani society.
So, is the erosion and deterioration of the traditional family systems in Punjab the result of westernization, or are there other factors, socio political, or other factors involved?
Well, there are certainly, but the first impact was of westernization. If we see the Western culture in depth, we can see that there is this element of nuclear family. There is no family life in the West because once their child has turned 18, he is independent. He or she is independent and they can live their life the way they want. While in terms of Pakistan and specifically Punjab, there is this idea that till adulthood, the children are brought up by their parents, even if they're not earning, even if they are earning, they live in a joint family structure. That gives an essence of unity. Well, the shift from joint family system towards nuclear family is quite evident example of the impact of westernization into our culture. देखा जाए तो इसके कुछ सोशियो पॉलिटिकल इम्पैक्ट्स भी थे. If we see, there were some political and economical impacts also, because the inflation rate got high, and not a single person was not able to look after their family. Earlier, as I said, that women started to work, women started to become bread earners, though it was actually the need of the time. And with time, there are certain changes in your culture. You need to like cope up in order to stick to the society. And even if we look into Islam, there is this idea of ijtihad as well. Okay, you change with time. So this was a positive thing as well. But the idea of end of the like harmony and the unity of a family life was a negative side to it, because nowadays the children have gotten like very disrespectful towards their elders, as it is quite evident the unity of families have disrupted, which is a very negative impact of westernization, because wahan par to there is more a single child system, and even after like they turn 18 they leave their parents, and even they don't call their parents as mom and dad, they prefer their own names. So this idea of disrespectful and disobedience has come from the west into our own children, which has now given a very wrong narrative of our own culture. The idea of Punjabi culture is like very harmonious. You stick together, you look after each other, you console each other through thick and thin, you stick to each other, which is now deteriorated due to the impact of westernization.
How has all of this impacted religion and also culture?
Well, in terms of religion, if we talk about culture, ke to there was like evident and very certain impacts of westernization onto our culture, which we have already discussed. There's this idea that the society has shifted a bit away from their culture, because when there was a difference in their traditional norms and their culture, the difference will evidently impact their religious life as well. So, in terms of religion, when their cultural life got deteriorated, so there was this idea that Punjabi, especially Pakistan, being a like Muslim country, Muslim state, has a very evident role. The religion has a very evident role in their life. So the idea that westernization came here, and it actually affected the lives of people. People started to adopt the Western culture, Western tradition, Western lifestyle. So the religion got quite a bit sidelined. But there were some people, there are still scholars that talk about it, and talk about it quite evidently, that how you can inculcate both and make an amalgamation of both. So I think that religion was a bit sidelined, because if we see this generation, the upcoming generation, they don't have quite the idea that we have actually about our religion. But if they are more into social media, into gaming and several other activities like this, and they actually ignore their religion, like ignore in a good sense, as they are like not into it. They are not brought up that way. Okay? They take religion and their traditions and their lifestyle side by side. So this is how I think westernization impacted, because when the lifestyle of people was impacted by westernization, certainly the other aspects will also get impacted as well. And in terms of culture, there was this cultural shock actually. Matlab people started getting away from their cultural values. जैसे कि in Punjab we wear shalwar kameez, and there's this concept of turban, and then there's dhoti as their national dress, जो कि अब is very rare. अगर आप बहुत ज़्यादा भी किसी को देखेंगे in their like cultural dress, तो वो ज़्यादातर is like the lower class, which is then quite humiliated by the middle class and the upper class. So yes, if there is like this certain and little glimpse of culture, it is by the middle class or like the lower class. Jabki the upper class has totally been modernized due to their lifestyle and the adopted westernized culture.
In our show, we've talked about preserving the Punjabi culture. As an author, what role have you played in preserving your culture?
As an author, I think I played quite a pertinent role in preserving Punjabi culture and Punjabi language as well. I've translated a book, Twilight in Punjab, from Punjabi into English. The use of English language in translation was quite deliberate, because English is itself lingua franca and used as a medium globally. I think that by translating the book into English was actually gave the essence and portrayed what true Punjabi culture is to the West, which has quite a disrupted idea about our culture, that we are uncivilized, unethical, and that sort of negative things. You can imagine all the negative adjectives and they will stick to our culture. In terms of my book, it is like I have actually distributed it internationally, and it is available in the Brooklyn University as well. And apart from that, I went to different schools just to like give the essence to our younger generation what Punjabi culture is. Apart from that, I am the first author and a translator who has translated Punjabi folk tales into English. First one was Flora's Tales, that is from Indian side of Punjab, and then it was me, the first one in Pakistan who has translated folk tales into English. And this thing was actually quite evident, and the Punjabi essence is quite evident from my book, that I have used indigenous language, indigenous terms, and there are like these folk tales that actually portray the true nature of Punjabi culture into the folk tales that I have translated into English. There are these characters and folktales that give the ethical and the civilized side of Punjab, and then there are folktales regarding fairies, and there is this story what goes around comes around. But the entire book and the entire translated book both are about what Punjabi culture truly is, and it gives it quite difference. It makes it quite distinct what West has portrayed about our culture and what our culture truly is.